Olga was my sister, but she was my best friend.
Ann and Larry Dinelli know all too well about the violence that can occur with a stolen gun.
She was the nicest lady you'd ever want to meet, didn't have an enemy in the world, was gracious and kind to everybody.
On February 25th of last year, their sister Olga was found shot to death.
They tied her up with duct tape and they shot her.
Police say this man, Victor Silva, and his wife Stephanie Hill ransacked the Dinelli home, duct taped Olga to this chair, and shot her in the head.
She raised my son, and so there's a lot of emotional connections there, you know? And of course we're going to miss her, especially under circumstances like that.
Silva and Hill led police on a multi-state chase, ending in a shootout in Arizona. Hill was shot and killed by police, and Silva is in jail awaiting trial. Police found a shotgun and 2 pistols in their car. All 3 guns were stolen.
It was a senseless act of violence that just doesn't make any sense.
KCRA3 Investigates, along with NBC stations across California, looked at how many guns are stolen and end up at crime scenes. Of the 69,000 that were stolen in the last 5 years, more than 4,000 were found at crime scenes like the murder of Olga Dinelli.
One of the things I know is a lot of our young people aren't walking into gun stores and legally buying them. They're underage, first of all, and 2, they don't have the finances or the resources to do so.
D'Angelo Mack is with the Sacramento Violence Intervention Program. Most of his job is going to hospitals and working with young people who have been stabbed or shot. Not all are gang members. In fact, most are just bystanders affected by the violence around them.
Every day of their life, they have difficulty walking down the street into school because of bullets flying and things of that matter happening. Those are the same things that, you know, our war veterans actually dealt with.
That's every day. I mean, I would wake up and walk outside and, you know, see shell casings, you know, in the street. That was something normal. Helicopters, sirens. If that stuff didn't go on that night, then you knew something was up.
Evan Johnson grew up around the violence in Sacramento. From an early age, he knew how to get a gun, how to shoot one, and has been to more funerals in the last 5 years than many attend in a lifetime.
It's just something that you get used to, and you shouldn't have to get used to, but you do.
KCRA3 Investigates found that stolen guns showed up at more than 30 homicide scenes across California. 9 of those were in Stockton. Our analysis also found 163 felons caught with stolen guns. But most of the time, getting caught with a stolen gun is only a misdemeanor.
So, are more gun laws stopping it? We have some of the toughest gun laws in the nation, but yet we continue to have homicides and folks getting shot on a daily basis. That has not changed.
Assemblyman Jim Cooper is a former Sacramento sheriff's captain. He authored a bill that would make getting caught with a stolen gun a felony. But Governor Jerry Brown vetoed the bill, saying the issue would be addressed by Gavin Newsom's November ballot initiative. Still, Cooper says that new gun laws won't stop the violence.
We passed laws, and some of these laws, I think some of these laws are feel-good laws, to be honest. It really doesn't solve the problem.
What he, Evan Johnson, and D'Angelo Mack all say is that investment in those poor communities is the answer.
We can build arenas, we can do CEQA exemptions and revitalize places, but our poorest neighborhoods where the crime is, the calls for service, so law enforcement, welfare, the district attorney's office, a whole host of social issues and money we're dumping in these communities that could be better used elsewhere.
Well, you got to do it. You got to just start doing that at an early age, from, you know, when they're small on up. You know, I mean, it's up to the parents, but it should be up to everybody. It's a community thing.